Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation you Akim out there that pushes word and truth and the sincerity. We're in the year of 2022. The Lord put the spirit on Apostle Tahar to coin this year the year of the turn-up. The year that the Lord is going to turn things up. The Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah is going to turn things up. And we see things turning up, man. We're in the third month, going into the fourth month of the year 2022, and we see all kind of hell breaking out, man. The economy is shot. There's no jobs. We're approaching the end of the stockpile of food that Esau had, so we're going to enter to the age of the famine. We have wars. We have rumors of wars. These things we hear these things, man, every day on the news. So now you have Joe Biden talking about they sending troops to Poland. He didn't mean to say it, but he revealed it because he has dementia and Alzheimer's disease, so he reveals certain things that he shouldn't reveal. This is for the new Akim out there. All the Akim that's coming in, that's learning of this truth, you ought to measure the times diligently. You have to measure the times. You have to see, and then, if the Lord is dealing with you, you're going to be able to filter what you see on the news and bring it out in your videos. It is acknowledge certain things. All right. You see, talks about in Matthew, the 24th chapter, what's going to happen. You know what? I'm just going to get into it. I'm not going to rant. I'm just going to get into these scriptures. Aparat Zayu, I come out there to be edified. The first scripture I have is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs paths which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world in which he made. And what is he talking about? The angel that was talking to Ezra, man. Hey, Matthew, the 24th chapter. I'm going to get that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a perfect precept to go with this right here in scripture, man. And it reads, this is the words of Yahweh Shah. And it reads, Matthew chapter 24, verse, I'm going to start at, let me see. Should I start at? Yeah, I'm going to start at 4. And Yahweh Shah answer is saying Jesus here, but I would like using that word because Jesus is a made up word. There's no such thing as Jesus. So it says, and Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. No man deceive you. Whether it's Esau or Jake that took a bag for Esau and pushing Esau's agenda, adding and taking away from the doctrine, be not deceived, man. See, the elect is not going to be deceived by all that bullshit that's being pushed out here by these different camps, man. The elect is not going to be deceived. Only the simple-minded and only those that the Lord don't want, that don't want, man, they're going to be deceived. The undesirables, the 2/3, they're going to be deceived, man. So it reads, back in Matthew chapter 24, verse 4, and Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. You see, these words is written in red, so it's showing you that Yahweh Shah is speaking, man. Verse 5, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. Meaning, I am the anointed one to teach this word of the Lord, man. and they're going to deceive many. You have Israelite camps out there. Now, first and foremost, before I go to the Israelite camps, you have the plantation Christians that's out there, thinking that all nations could be saved. But we here telling y'all that only the elect, not only starting with the elect, only Israel could be saved, starting with the elect, man. Because we have the laws, statutes, and commandments. So all you other nations, y'all don't have the laws, statutes, and commandments. Because why? It was a given to you. So you're doing what you're doing, and yeah, that's out there. Where there's no law, there's no sin. The law was not given to you goddamn crackers, you Ishmaelites, you Moabites, you Hamites. The law was not given to y'all, man. The law was given to Israel. So, yeah, you're free to do what you're going to do. Do what you do. Lamentations 4:21. Esau, do your thing, man. Live it up. And I suggest you other nations that's following behind Esau, pursuant to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, because all y'all in cahoots in destroying the sons of Israel. It mentions Esau. It says Edom. Then it says Ishmael. Then Moab. So you got them Arabs. You ain't not friends. So rejoice and do what you got to do, man. Live your life because, hey, we're approaching the end of this devil's kingdom. And we're going to usher in the kingdom of Yahweh, where Yahweh Shah and the men of the elect the elect men of Israel is going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, man. So, hey, listen, measure the times, man. Just watch, see what's going on, man. Because we're approaching the end of this devil's kingdom, man. 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. 7th verse on down, man. Going to 2, Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is that which followeth, man. We're in the end of Esau's rulership, man. Measure the times, man. Just watch, man. See what's going on. If you new in this thing, just take the time to study and to measure the times, man, and filter it through the scriptures. If the Lord is dealing with you. Back in Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And we hear that now. War breaking out with China and Taiwan. Because China is trying to reclaim Taiwan, because Taiwan is a part of their providence. But you know how Esau is, man. That is to break things up. So China has rose so much in prominence do being made rich do America. So they bucking up. And they ready to go take Taiwan, man. Just like you got the situation in Ukraine with Vladimir Putin. Ukraine was a part of the USSR, man. So he's trying to reclaim that back, man. Donbass, Kiev, and all them regions, Crimea. He's reclaiming that, man. And taking over them regions. Why? Because the Lord is putting that spirit on Vladimir Putin to do what he's doing. A man's goings are of the Lord's, man. A man's goings are of the Lord. You understand? So nobody has free will. Nobody do what they want to do. A man's goings are of the Lord. Back in Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Because why? There's certain prophecies that has to come to pass. such as the MOTB. The MOTB, once that's put in effect, and we see that everything is leading up to what they want. The economy's not doing good. You got famines coming. Look at the infrastructure. So what they doing is they paving the way for a new digital currency. And that digital currency is going to be by the MOTB. And if you don't take the MOTB, you're not going to be able to buy. You're not going to be able to, you're not, on a nutshell, you're not going to be able to be a part of the society. You're going to be off the grid. So if you don't take that charagma, you're going to be off the grid. You're not going to be able to buy anything. You're not going to be able to contribute or take part in this wicked society. So it reads, I'm gonna read Matthew chapter 24 verse 6 again. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And we hearing that. We're hearing of the wars that's going on in Ukraine, what's going on in Crimea and Donbass, what's going on in the Middle East. Certain wars, like we know, certain scriptures going on in Syria, Iraq. The 20-year war is going on in Afghanistan. America's bogged down, man. Nobody respect this bitch no more, man. So it says, and ye shall, Matthew 24 verse 6, and ye shall have wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Because what's going to bring forth the end? When these goddamn devils, the international bankers started with the Rothschilds, put the spirit on their puppets to institute the MOTB. And we not far behind. We not how can I say, them instituting the MOTB is right around the corner. We see what's going on. Joe Biden signed an executive order, digital currency. So we see what's going on, man. See, these devils use gradualism. And hey, we see it going on, man. We see it. Those that's in the know, that's why I'm telling you, I came out there, you new brothers, measure the time diligently in itself, man. Look what's going on. You've been watching these videos. Now you're coming out to the camp. You're doing what you do. Watch, pray. If you have to fast for more understanding, you do so. But check this out. Check this out. Watch for the prophecies. You see these days coming to pass. Watch for the prophecies, man. So it says, for a nation shall rise up. So, Slakia, for a nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. And we see that going on right now, man. And then you got Joe Biden out there, Sleepy Joe, talking about a food shortage. It's all by design. Measure the times diligently, man. This is the Lord doing his work on the left-hand side, man. He's using Esau to bring forth all the works that he wants to come forth, man. This is the Lord's movie, man. The Lord is dealing with Esau on the left-hand side. He's allowing these devils to do what they do, man. But the elect, they're going to eat. They're going to drink. But the 2/3 is going to be caught up in this thing, and they're going to be fucked up, man. And so it reads, back in Matthew 24 verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence. We see that. Famine is coming, is brewing, and pestilence. We see that. Do this Crown Vic Royale. There's nothing that is bullshit. It's manufactured, but guess what? The Lord is allowing these devils to do their work on the left-hand side. Everything is of the Lord, man. The Most High's, this is the Lord's movie, man. This is the Lord Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah's movie, and they directing it how they want it to be directed. And everybody has their part to play. The elect, the 2/3, Esau, and the rest of the nations. They have their part. And there's nothing they could do about it. So it reads, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and they shall, it says, all these shall be the beginning of sorrows. Now that's touching the elect. All these sorrows, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Because the end is not yet. All the sorrows that's coming upon this earth, what you see right now, is all designed by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, and he's putting the spirit on Esau to do this, man. Esau being the so-called white man, the goddamn devil, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan on the left-hand side. The Lord is using these devils to do what he wanted to come to pass, man. So you Akim out there that's young in this truth, that's coming in, you ought to measure the times, man, and see what's going on. Pray for more understanding. If you have to fast, you got to fast. Pray for more understanding, fast, and just be diligent, man, and look for these prophecies to come to pass. Because they come to pass every day, man. So it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. All these are the beginning of sorrows. This is back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse, I'm going to start from the top again. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the times slack, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, there shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest, which is Yahweh, when Yahweh give Yahweh Shah the green light to crack them skies, to bring death, destruction, and deliverance, the triple D's. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world in which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, in which we see right now, protests is going on throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Measure the times, Akim. You young Akim, measure the times, man. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, there shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, as all that is made in the world have a beginning, and the end is, it says, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and affecting signs. That's why you ought to measure the times diligently in itself, man. Measure the times, man. We're approaching a time where the Lord's going to bring heavy judgment. Heavy judgment is about to commence, man. Heavy judgment is about to come down, man. So I'm gonna jump down before I close it out. It says, so I'm gonna read a little more. It says, verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works. What works? Going out there on the highways and the byways, in season, out of season, putting up videos throughout the weeks, man. We was given an order to put up 3 videos a week. 3 videos plus a week. You don't have to stop at 3 videos. You can keep going and on. If the Spirit is on you, put more videos up, man. So it says, and everyone that shall be saved, this the elect. That's why we should be the hope for the elect, man. I hope to God. I hope to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai that I'm a part of the elect, man. And I truly pray to the Lord that I'm a part of the elect, man. I'm doing the work. Trying, making sure, my calling, because we all been calling to this thing, but if you're a part of the elect, how you know you're a part of the elect? By doing the work. Keep doing the work, man. Putting your videos up, going out there in the highways and the byways, in season, out of season, being brotherly. Do what you got to do, man. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, because faith without works, you got faith, but you got to have works too, man. It says, whereby you have believed. Verse 8. Shall be preserved from the set perils. Because perils are coming. 2nd Ezra 8:50. Great miseries are coming upon this earth, man. And everybody that's not written in the book is going to go through dire straits, man. The elect, the mortals that's going to be beheaded, hey, man, they died for the word of the Most High, man. The Lord could raise them back up. So it reads. It says, back in 2nd Ezra 9, verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the set perils and shall see my salvation. Because only the elect is going to see the salvation of the Lord, man, being beat up in them chariots. 2/3 is going to be destroyed right along with Esau and the rest of the nations, man. It says, shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Because the elect, going back to the foundations of the earth, when Yahweh Shai was forming everything, the elect goes back to the foundation of the earth. The elect was with Yahweh Shai in the building of this world, man. For lack of better words, man. The elect was with Yahweh Shai, man. In the foundation of the earth, man. And the elect is with Yahweh Shai, and the elect is going to be saved through Yahweh Shai. It says, then shall they be it says, then shall, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 9, then shall they, the 2/3, be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall be in torments, because there's no escape. There's no cloak for your sins, because why? You have been There's multiple videos on YouTube. According to what you watch, you get recommended to certain videos. All of Jake have ran across a camp, whether it be ISUPK, ISUP, whatever it is, ISUSC, Slakia, Nate's camp, HOI, you ran across a camp before, man. So there's no cloak for your skin, for your sins, man. You Jakes out there, yeah, that's gone, man. The 2/3 is totally gone, man. So Reese, then showed Dave being a pitiful case, which is the 2/3, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Because even Jake that knew that they're Israelites, man, they abused the ways of the Most High, man. Did what they wanted to do, teach what they wanted to teach, and now they're in a pitiful case. It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And you got these celebrities out there. You got these women that receive all kind of benefits from Esau, Section 8, child support, WIC, you name it. They receive their benefits, and they didn't know the Lord, man. It says, and they that have loved my law while they yet had liberty. You at these Jakes, they see these videos, they walk by the camps, and they talk shit, and they scoff and they scorn, man. They didn't want to learn the ways of the Most High. They wanted to continue in the wickedness and indulge themselves in the wickedness that Esau was bringing forth, man. The same thing was going on during the time of the Hellenization of the Jews, man. During the time of Antiochus Epiphanes. Them taking part in what Antiochus Epiphanes was pushing, man. The Hellenization of the Israelites, man. Now it's the Americanization of the Israelites. The same shit, man. So it reads, and they that have loved my law, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 11, and they that have loved my law while they yet had liberty, while they yet had liberty, and when as the yet place of repentance was open unto them, coming by the camps, running across the video, watching the videos that you were scoffing, you were scorned, because you butthurt because you were a plantation Christian, and you don't want to let go of that plantation Christianity because you have been programmed by the devil because you have Stockholm Syndrome, but you had liberty to learn the truth, but yet you despise the truth because you wanted to hold on to Esau's plantation Christianity. It says, yet place was of repentance was open unto you, learning this truth, understood not, and despised it. You didn't understand that Esau can't be saved because you Negroes, Hispanics, many of you Negroes that's a part of plantation Christianity, your main objective is to make sure Esau gets saved, man. So you hear that Esau can't get saved, you despise the words of the Most High, man. But despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. Now, when you get put to death, when them Gurkha troops come in, when them UN troops come in, when Esau decide to show his horns, and he's showing his horns now, man. The same that despise the words of the Most High shall know it after death by pain. You have to go through that pain. Now you in the spirit world, now you know you was a bugged out Negro on this earth, man, followed behind the devil. It's simple, man. Measure the times diligently in itself, man. We're in some times right now, we're in some times where the Lord is about to bring heavy judgment, man. The Lord is turning things up, man. Measure down the times diligently in itself, and that's all you have to do, man. Just measure the times, man. Be circumspect. Fast, pray. Be involved with the ministry. That's all you got to do. So back in Ezra chapter 9 verse 13. But our thing is, us being a part of this ministry, being grounded, our thing is, we're not concerned about what's going to happen to the 2/3, man. We know they're going to receive death and destruction. Our concern is gathering the hopeful elect, man. Pushing this truth to gather the hopeful elect. That's our concern. We don't care about the 2/3, man. What's going to happen to them, man? We know they're going to burn, man, and they're going to have to come back on on the other side, man. Do the men that make it, because all Israel's going to be saved. But you can have certain individuals that's a part of the 2/3 clique, the 2/3 party, that's going to have to come back on the other side, man. Do the 144,000 and the 1/3 that make it, man. You're going to have to come back on the other side, man. So we're not worried about what's going to happen to the 2/3, man. Our job is to gather the hopeful elect, man. And it's going to say it right here. And therefore be thou, 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious on how the ungodly shall be punished, the ungodly of Israel. And when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is, the world of Israel. The righteous are the 1/3, man, and 144,000. The first fruits of the governing body being joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, man. It says who the world is and for whom the world was created. Bottom line, man. So measure the times. Don't worry about your family members. If your girl, if you got a woman and she's bucking up and she don't want to accept this, don't worry about that, man. The Most High is going to give you plenty of women, man. Be concerned about who's going to make it. Be concerned about gathering the elect, man. You young Akim out there that's coming in the state of ours, man. Measure the times and don't worry about the 2/3, man. They have to come back on the next train. Worry about the elect, man. Gather the hopeful elect, and that's it, man. Because, hey, pursuant to 2 Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1, which I'm not going to get, I'm just going to quote it. Many shall be taken in a great number, man. Because we know right now we live in a time where the way of truth is hidden, man. The way of truth, this truth is hidden to the 2/3, man. They're not going to get it, man. You got a lot of scoffers and scorners out there. Despite you breaking it down to them, time after time, you still have stupid niggas coming on the comment board asking the same rhetorical questions, man. The same rhetorical questions. Stupidity, man. They can't get it. Jake is slow of heart, man. The same rhetorical questions, man. Time after time. I mean, unbelievable. So, don't worry about the 2/3, your family members, your woman, your favorite cousin, your favorite uncle. Don't worry about them, man. Everybody has their own lot, man, to fulfill. If the Lord have them slated for destruction, they're gonna be destroyed, and there's nothing you could do about it, man. Just focus on the elect, man. Focus on gathering the hope of the elect, man. And it tells you, man. It tells you in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 13. Therefore be thou not curious of how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and who the world was created. Just worried about the elect, man. Fuck the 2/3, man. They're going to come back, man. Because, like it says in 2nd Ezra 5:1 on down, many should be taken in the great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, I'm not going to get it for the sake of time. But hey, man, for you young Akim out there, man, just measure the times diligently in itself. Watch what's going on. Be circumspect, and only try to gather the hope for the elect. Don't try to save your family members, your favorite uncle. If your woman don't want to accept it, hey, man, don't worry about that, man. If your pops or whoever you're trying to teach, man, and I don't recommend you to teach nobody, man. The internet is doing the heavy lifting, and everybody's on social media. So everybody's going to run across a Great Millstone video, a IUIC video, ISUPK video. Every man is going to run across a video, man, an Israelite video. There's no cloak for the sins of Israel, man, because everybody's going to hear the word of the Lord, man. Whether they will hear, whether they will forbear, pursuant to Ezekiel 3:17. Just focus on gathering the hope for the elect, man, and measure the times diligently in itself. So with that, I hope this was an edifying lesson through the grace and the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And I'm going to give double honor to the apostles and elders once again of Great Millstone that taught me this truth through the grace and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.